In the quest to upgrade my equipments, I recently purchased this microphone. Two things I've learned for sure during the past few months. One is that once you have enough electronics in your house, you just want things that work flawlessly, and work simply. And two, you should have a backup equipment, because when I had an issue, I had to postpone publishing 2 videos because I was going through the RMA process and getting a replacement equipment. Enter the WM620 wireless microphone from Maono.
At about $45 US, it has exceeded my expectations.
First of all, it's cheap enough that it wouldn't burn a hole in your pocket, and second of all, it works exactly as intended. You might ask yourself, I don't see the difference, everything sounds the same to me. Well, let me explain the difference between a good microphone and a regular microphone. A regular microphone would make it sound like I'm speaking to you over a phone call, like what I'm doing right now. It's clear and audible, but it doesn't sound natural. A good microphone will make it sound as if I'm speaking to you in person. Now, I'm not suggesting that this microphone will give you the same audio quality you would get from a professional microphone or a studio quality microphone, but it elevates the quality of the sound of your videos a few steps above from what you would normally get from a smartphone at a low cost and a small size that can fit anywhere. For the most part, I do my video voiceovers like the one you're hearing now using a dynamic microphone by the same company, and I'm quite happy with it. Voiceover style videos require you to follow this structure here: script, record voiceover, film, edit, publish. But sometimes I need to film a video of an unboxing like one of my last videos, or a tutorial with minimal editing and a different location than my usual setup. Now, usually lavalier microphone with USB-C adapter will do the trick, but like I said earlier, you want something to work quickly and efficiently. This one, as a bonus, has no wires, so less chance for failure, tangled up wires, and more time to focus on content. So let's quickly take a look at what you get in the box and how it works. To demonstrate, we're going to be using a Samsung phone, which obviously has a USB-C support. And we're going to start with this piece here. So if you take this, let's zoom in a little bit. If you take this and plug it in, you'll notice right away that you've got TX1 and TX2 starts blinking. What this indicates is that the microphone 1 and 2 are not connected. So the moment you take off one of the microphones, you'll notice that one of them stopped blinking, indicating that it's now connected. If I take the other one off, it shows that, let's see if it's on camera. There you go. Yeah, it indicates that it's also connected. It's that simple. Now we're going to be discussing the physical features. Everything I'm going to mention or describe about this piece will also apply, obviously, to this piece. Now on the front, you have few light switches. You've got the battery indicator, and then you have the noise cancellation symbol, which also, if it turns red, this one here, the second from the left, it also means that the mic is on mute. And then you have the third symbol, which is what we normally refer to as reverb. In this microphone, they call it music or music profile. It just means that it gives you that effect of an echoey room. And then on the right here, TX, it indicates that the mic is connected and actually transmitting. On the side, you've got the power button, and then you have this purple button here. Now, to best demonstrate how it works, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to connect a headphone. There you go, headphone, and I'm going to place it on top of my microphone so you can actually hear what it says. Now, it's also important to note that what the voice or sound commands or the voice prompt that you're going to be hearing will not be part of the recording. So in other words, if you are recording a live stream and then you click a button, it's not going to appear in your live stream.
Now let's click the purple button.
Indoor noise reduction.
There you go. Indoor noise reduction.
Outdoor noise reduction.
Outdoor.
Noise reduction off.
Off. And then you'll see that the light turns off. And on the other side, you got this one is obvious. It's got the microphone mute. If you click it,
Mute on.
you get the red light here.
Mute off.
Mute off. And then you got this one here, the one I spoke about.
Singing.
Singing. It basically just means reverb.
Origin. Singing. Origin.
Original. So this is what you want. If you want an original sound, you want the original. You can also, if you don't have the charging case and you decided just to take these two pieces, the nice thing about it is you can charge it on its own. So you don't need to actually take the case. Now obviously it's fully charged, so it's not taking any charge. That's the nice thing as well. So you can, in theory, you don't even need the case. You just need these two pieces here. One thing I really like about this is it's got a headphone jack. So in other words, this thing, besides working as a microphone, wireless microphone, it can also act like a transmitter. So I'll just quickly show you how it works. What I have here is a microphone. So what you can essentially do, you can plug in your microphone, and now you just turn this old microphone into a wired microphone into a wireless microphone. So that's when it comes to physical features to this one. Now let's move on to the second piece, which is this one. Besides having the ability to give you the voice monitoring option, the really nice thing about it as well is you can actually charge your device if needed. So I'm going to be using one of these cables with the power delivery screen. And if I plug it, you'll notice that it's charging at 6 watts. Now, bear in mind, this is not the full charge that the phone is capable of taking. So there is some power hindrance going on with this device. But the good thing is it will, although it'll charge slow, it'll actually charge up the battery. There are situations where you end up with a less power in than power consumption. And essentially what will happen is your phone will just drain off slower. So it'll still die at some point, even when plugged in, but it'll just happen slower. Now, the last thing I want to speak about is this piece here. You might not actually see it, but there are few more buttons on the other side. This button here, it essentially what it does, it's the exact same function with this one here. So they serve the same function, and then you got a switch from 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a gain switch. So if I move it to 1, 2, 3, and I'm actually monitoring, I can actually hear the gain go up. So there you have it. This is what it looks like, and the last thing I'm going to show you is what it looks like in comparison to an AirPods. There you go. Super small, very portable, easy to pocket, and it charges via USB-C.
If you want more sample audio, you can click the card in your screen to see a video that I recorded using the WM620 fully. There's a lot more microphones you can pick for less money, but what makes this nice, at least to me, is the ability to live monitor on both microphones. I will have an affiliate link in the description in all major platforms if you would like to pick one up for yourself. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.